Welcome to episode 30, what are we, 32? 32 of the Provenance Marketing Show. We're in a new room, we've gone horizontal, giving ourselves a little bit more space. We've just had a room extended and made into kind of a studio, thanks to a couple of New Zealand-made license holders. The first I've got to talk about is TNR Interior Solutions. We've mentioned them before. They're the ones that have provided all of these panels here, and they're amazing because they're made out of wool and they just increase the sound quality by taking away some of the echo. So for you who are listening on the podcast, it should sound a little bit more crisper now than we have on previous episodes. Also, thanks again to Dunbar Chairs. This is the chair that I've been using for the last 30 or so episodes, and it's super comfy, and they're the guys that do office chairs, reception chairs. If you want a particular color for your chair, for your business to have everything match, which is kind of what we've done with the black, grey and white here, from the acoustic panels to our secondary color, which is the teal, with this chair. So all of those little details, relatively easy to do with New Zealand manufacturers. What I haven't talked about is the cap. This is the cap that we've put together as a one-off. They are made from 100% New Zealand grown and spun wool, merino wool, from the South Island, from the stations. We've got a supply of this, and then through a contact, through Kathmandu, they've provided us this merino wool to a company called Hills Hats, who have also featured on the Making It New Zealand series. And they've made these caps with a little tiny 15mm NZ made Kiwi logo. You can order these off our website, buyNZ.org.nz. They are $60 each, which is an absolute bargain for 100% New Zealand grown merino. And we may have another cap on there by the time this goes to air. So have a look on buyNZ.org.nz. These are a limited edition NZ Made Day only deal, so make sure you go and have a look. In terms of products this week, first up we're talking about kids' crayons. These are some supersized giant crayons that a company called Jester Crayons manufactures. Kevin Atkinson is the managing director of that company, based out of Rotorua, and we're going to give a school the chance to win this whole school lot of 120 asbestos-free crayons. If you're going to provide crayons for your school or for your kids, you want to make sure that it hasn't got any nasties in them. And these are all New Zealand, quality assured, regardless of your favorite color. You know that there's no asbestos or any other nasties in these. All I'm going to ask you to do is comment below why your school should win these and the name of your school. Tag your school name in there. Amazing crayons. They do the trick. And if you don't need something as large as that, they've also got them by the 10 crayon pack. Good for stocking fillers, or if you want the ones with the Te Reo on there to help with not just the creativity but understanding the different colour in Te Reo, such as Kowhai, Karakau, or Whiro, or Ma. Lots of different versions there. Next up, super special gift that was sent in to us by a new license holder to NZ Made called Besotted. And if you look at this logo, you can probably guess that this isn't any ordinary jewelry. The company's called Besotted, besotted.co.nz, and they do pet ID tags, but not just any old pet ID tags. These are stainless, silver, gold, rose gold, and you can personalize the tag with your pet's name. Hand engraved, handmade, every one of them. This is one that has been sent in to us for a very special pet owned by Mike Hosking. And inside here, the name of Mike's pet is Lulu, and it's got a little star there which is a zirconia diamond. You can upgrade that to real diamonds if you want. So this is really for the person who has everything. Because if you've got everything, get something for the pet you love. And if you love your pet $899 as much, you'll be able to put one of these on them and then all the other pets around the neighborhood is going to know your pet's name. More than that, this is fine jewelry. This isn't a mass-produced item. And if you want to have something ready for your pet or for someone who absolutely adores their pet for Christmas, make sure you put in your order now at besotted.co.nz to have it ready in time for the 25th of December. Cool. So that's all we've got time for this week in terms of products. Let me know your thoughts about this new format. We're trying to appeal or at least help you watch on YouTube on the bigger screen. We knew the vertical format was great for Instagram TV, not so good for YouTube when you're watching on TV. Comment below what you're watching this on. Is it TV? Are you watching it on your mobile phone? Or are you watching it on your laptop or computer? Before we go, let's go to Q&A.
I need to order some labels. Where do I see all your products?
Ordering labels is hard unless you're a license holder. We don't give out the artwork or ability to buy labels unless you can log into your dashboard, and that is a active license holder only task. So assuming you are a license holder, make sure you log in at bynz.org.nz and you'll be able to find it on the left hand side.
Good morning, Ryan. I have recently written and published a children's real-life farming storybook promoting clean green farming in New Zealand. I am wondering if I can put the NZ Made logo on the book.
The short answer is yes, you can put the label on your book if it is A, printed in New Zealand, and B, that you're the New Zealand author. So it's got to be your words printed here, and then yes, you can put it on. So it's worth applying to add that Kiwi trademark to your book. Well done for writing it. Not an easy task, and excellent topic. So that's it for this week. Join me next week on the Provenance Marketing Show, where we talk about products that New Zealand manufacturers are making. Thanks for listening on the podcast. If you haven't seen the show, go over to youtube.com/bynzmade, and you'll see the changes we've made in the studio that you can now watch and listen to. Again, thanks very much for watching on YouTube, and if you haven't subscribed, go to youtube.com/bynzmade to subscribe to the show. See you next week.